Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about the advantages of having MLS access as a wholesaler. This question comes from Amir in the group. Thank you, Amir, for posting this question. So let's go ahead and talk about this. So what are the advantages of having MLS access? I'm going to go through 5 very important advantages right now, starting with number 1. Access to information you can't find anywhere else, right? So what does this mean? MLS has vast amount of information, all kinds of data and a lot of things that you can interpret in different ways. Some of those things are expired listings, auction data, and pre-foreclosure data. These are things that if you time them well, you can really leverage for wholesaling purposes. Also, you can leverage the data in MLS for comping. It's a very precise tool. If the MLS source that you're using is accurate and is a good source, but it can be a really important tool for comping and finding comparable properties in that area. So the next point is access to brand new properties as soon as they get added or removed from MLS. So this is important because this allows you to have kind of be on standby, right? As new properties come on. Now, of course, the properties coming on are going on the market, so they're not wholesalable, but this opens up the doors for other things that you may want to scope out. You may want to check out what properties are going on the market for. You may want to have other motives behind your criteria, such as SubTo or seller finance deals, and we'll talk about that in a second, as well as other things. So this can really open up doors, and when they get removed, this will open up doors for you for the purposes of taking advantage of expired listings and properties coming off of the MLS, so they're now wholesalable, right? Now they're up for grabs, and now you can approach those sellers directly for wholesaling purposes. All right, number 3, data is already skip traced. This is a nice advantage to have, so you don't have to have that extra process of skip tracing and doing that extra step or two that you would normally have to do as a wholesaler. Now, this may vary from MLS system to MLS system, so not every MLS system is the same, but for the most part, the data is already skip traced, meaning it already has seller information within the records. Number 4, you can build relationships with agents. Why? Because the agent information is right there attached to the property. You know who's representing the seller for every property. So this can facilitate you opening up conversations for the purposes of investment, for wholesaling, and for other things down the road. 5, possible seller finance or SubTo deals. Like I mentioned earlier, you can actually leverage these properties even while they're still on MLS, right? So because it would no longer be a wholesale deal, you would offer a seller finance or a SubTo if the property is still has a mortgage attached to it, right? You would be taking payments over and going in that direction. Same thing with seller finance, but seller finance, it's once the property is clear, you can then have the seller finance you the property. We're going to go over seller financing and SubTo in other videos, but just know that this is a great strategy, especially when the property is at market or retail price and it's not wholesalable, right? You don't want to wholesale it. It opens up the doors for that. So there we have it, the 5 strategic advantages of having access to the MLS as a wholesaler. Hope this was helpful for you guys. Please like and subscribe and smash the buttons wherever you find the buttons that are around this video, and I look forward to answering more questions and coming up with new strategies for you guys to take advantage. All right, thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.